Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing a favorites video and kind of like an update skincare routine because my acne has gone down so much. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, I am wearing makeup, but even with makeup on and what was I saying? Even with makeup on, you can tell like on someone's skin like what's underneath, you know? So I want to show you guys some of my favorite beauty products and then also kind of go into my skincare routine as of right now and what's helped me, and kind of like where I'm at with my skin and what else I'm going to be doing hopefully soon to help with my scarring. So yeah, first of all, I did not dye my hair. This is a wig. It's from Diva Tress. I think that's it. Diva Tress. I don't know. I'm going to leave the link to it down below. But if you guys watched Nicole Guerrero's video on how she puts on her wigs and stuff, this is where I got it from. It was from that video, from that link. I'm going to talk about some stuff that I've been loving. So, okay, I am not like a huge fan of primers just because I've tried the Professional, I've tried the Makeup Forever one, I think I've tried the Smashbox one. I've tried a lot of the ones that are like pore filling and stuff, so I never felt like they made a difference, or maybe I just wasn't using it right, or I just wasn't paying attention to how it was working. But the primer that I've been loving is the Baby Skin from Maybelline, and this is like $5. Again, I mostly focus it like on my T-zone, and then right here, and a little bit like on my cheeks. I kind of put it everywhere, honestly, but I mainly focus it on those areas because that's where I have like larger pores and that's where I have more texture. So I like to go in with this, so then my makeup over it applies super smoothly. I don't know if I feel like it makes my makeup last longer because lately I've been only wearing my makeup for like 5 hours. Like, I'll just wear it to work and I'll take it off. I just feel gross if I have my makeup on for longer than 5 hours. So I'm not sure if this makes your makeup last longer, but it does make your makeup apply a lot smoother, and I really love it, and it's only $5. So yeah, that's one thing. Another thing, foundation, the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I love this. I have a combination of it on right now. Okay, so I went in with my NARS first, and then I mixed the two L'Oreal foundations over it with a beauty blender, because I applied this with the brush just to get like the very thin coverage, and then I went over it with these two, which is like super extra. I didn't need to do it. Oh, but I feel like these two are dupes for each other. The only thing is that this one gives you a little bit more coverage with like less product, and this one you really have to build it up. But like for me, I'm someone that I just want full coverage. Like, if I'm gonna wear makeup, I'm not gonna wear some fucking light coverage shit. Like, why am I gonna waste my time doing my makeup? I'm gonna end up looking the same. Like, no. So I love full coverage. Like, that's just what I gravitate that's just what I gravitate towards. But yeah, I feel like these two are super similar. This one is a lot more runny and like watery. This one's a little bit thicker than that, but it's still not thick at all. And this one, the only thing that I don't like about the Pro Glow is I first go in with this brush, the Tarte brush, which is, this is also in my favorites because I love this brush. Okay, so I apply it with my Tarte brush, and then I go over it with the beauty blender. So I'll apply the foundation either to my beauty blender or the back of my hand, and I'll just work from there. But the thing is that when I use this with the beauty blender, it leaves like little white specks on my foundation, on my skin. And I don't know why that is. Like, that's never happened to me with any other foundation. So I'm just like, what am I don't know, maybe it's just the foundation or something I'm doing, but it does leave like little tiny white specks on my skin. And I mean, it goes away like the more you blend, it goes away, the little white specks, but it's just kind of weird, and I don't like that. Like, no, that's fucking weird. But I do like this foundation. I have combo to like oily skin, so like the most that I'll get oily is my nose, and everything else on my skin kind of just stays the same, and it looks natural. Like it doesn't look fake, and it doesn't look like you have a whole lot of makeup on, but you can still get full coverage out of this. So I really like this, and mixing these two is just like heaven, because you get glowy and then you get super full coverage, long lasting. Makes, I don't know, it's like crack. I love this too. Yeah, and I've been loving the Tarte little kabuki brush. I love it. Like, I will apply my foundation. So I only use it with like illuminating foundations like the NARS Sheer Glow and the L'Oreal Pro Glow. And then I still go over my foundation with a beauty blender just because I'm not used to using a brush, so I still get like the streaks and stuff. So I just go over it with a beauty blender, but this is amazing. Like, it cuts my time in half. Even though I do go over it with a beauty blender, it does cut my time in half because it allows you to get that full coverage with just like buffing it in like one time. And then going over it with the beauty blender just makes it look flawless. Now moving on to my skincare routine. This February, like January, February, my skin was just breaking out so bad. Like all right here, my forehead was even breaking out, and I haven't broken out my forehead since middle school. Yeah, I was breaking out so bad, and it was painful, and they were so big and just like underneath my skin, and all this was just super congested around my mouth. And I remember my instructor in school telling me to like quit dairy or cut down on dairy, and that's what I did come February of this year. And all of February I think I only had dairy once, and my skin just like cleared up so much. That, and I was drinking a lot of water. And I also got a hydrofacial with Nikki, and right after my hydrofacial my skin just, it was like bump free. Like, it was amazing because in the hydrofacial it's like a deep cleanse, and she's like sucking out all the gunk in your skin with a little vacuum, and then you can see it afterwards. You can see all your congestion, your blackheads, dry skin. That's what we did. And Nikki also recommended this brand to me. This is Jan Marini, and this is their Age Duality cream, and what's in here is benzoyl peroxide 10% and retinol. The benzo is basically gonna prevent and treat any breakouts, and I think this is like such a miracle product. Like, wow, my skin has never looked this good and like this bump free, so I really like this. That, and also cutting out dairy because there's so many hormones in there, and it's like not even my first, you know what I mean? That's fucking cow milk. So yes, this, and then the retinol is going to kind of help with the scarring, since it is like an anti-aging thing, you know, it's supposed to make you look young, whatever. So that's why it works so good. That's why retinol is so good for acne. And like, people are always like, but that's anti-aging, but it's like producing new skin cells, so that's why it's good for acne. So yes, I've been using this since late February, I want to say. So like, I've been on it for like 2 months, and this is kind of expensive. It's close to $100. It's like $93.95 around there, but I think it's totally worth it. I'm always going to be purchasing this. It is amazing, and it has definitely helped me clear up my skin, especially this duality stuff. It's so amazing. Like, if I stop using it, then like nothing really goes bad with my skin, but then when I do use it, I notice just a huge difference right the next morning. Because sometimes I do go off it so I can wax my face, because you are not supposed to wax when you are on retinol. So I wait about a week and a half without it so I can wax, and then I start up again, and I just notice a huge difference when I start using it again. And even when I'm consistent with it, I just like notice a big difference in my skin, like the texture, brightness, my acne. Like, I do not break out as much anymore. Even when I'm gonna be on my period, or if my diet's been sucky, I don't break out as much. And when my diet is like really bad, like I'll get a few breakouts, but it's not nearly as bad as it was before. and this really helps with that because of the benzoyl. Like, it just helps treat the acne. So I've been using this, and Nikki also recommended me to start using like zinc supplements or omega-3 because the zinc is good for inflammatory, and I think the omega-3 is good for like hormonal breakouts. So if you guys want to try that out, I don't think I'm gonna try that out because I cannot do pills for the life of me. I barely take my anxiety pills, and they're itty bitty, tiny, small. Birth control, I'm like, shot, thanks. I just cannot do pills. But yeah, if you guys want to try that out, that's just something that I want to recommend to you guys if you've never like thought about that, because I never thought about that. Yeah, there's not enough good things I can say about this product except it's my holy grail and I cannot be without it ever. Like, moisturizer. Okay, so I was using the Jan Marini moisturizer. I think it's like the only one that they have, but that's like $100, so I was like, and I was running out. But it is like an amazing moisturizer. It is so good. It feels really, really thick, but it absorbs into your skin, and I can wear it day or night, and I'm kind of oily, so it was a good moisturizer. I'm like almost out of it. I might have like maybe one use out of it now, but it's just so expensive, and I'm like, I go through moisturizer a lot because I love to stay hydrated. I love slathering moisturizer on my skin. I pretend I have dry skin. I don't know. So I've been hearing a lot of good things about the True Belief Moisture Balm. The consistency of this is really thin, but you can just tell that it's gonna hydrate your skin. And when I put this on at night and I wake up the next morning, my skin is just so supple. And it's so cheap. It's like less than $40, I think. It is. It's fucking amazing, and a little bit goes a long way. So I think I'm gonna have this for like probably like 6 months, and then I'll have to buy a new one. But another thing that's been really helping me with my skin just being bright and like just looking clear, and vitamin C, super important, because this is gonna brighten your skin, help with texture, and just make you look flawless. But yeah, I love using this. It really does brighten your skin the more that you use it, and once you're on it, it's hard to get off. Ooh. I said that, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm such a dirty bitch. Okay, I feel like this is one of the few that actually works. So yeah, a little breakdown on my skincare. No dairy, lots of water, vitamin C, retinol and benzoyl. Keeping your skin hydrated. Okay, you want to stay hydrated even though you have oily skin. Like, you have to hydrate, and especially when you're using benzoyl because and retinol, because that's like easy to really dehydrate your skin. That's why you're supposed to start slow, because if you just start slapping it on your skin every single night, like, you're gonna be dry as fuck. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're moisturizing. Okay, and also when you're using benzoyl and retinol, and just for daily use, you have to use sunscreen. I don't care how dark you are, how freaking, I don't care if you think you're Jesus, like, you need sunscreen because those UV rays don't play. The one that I really like is the Control Corrective's oil-free sunscreen SPF 30. And I wear this underneath my makeup, and my makeup just doesn't budge. Like, this doesn't affect the way that my makeup wears or anything. And even though it's oil-free, it still keeps me hydrated. So if you're someone that's super, super oily and you just want to like wash your face and do the sunscreen, like, it's gonna work for you. It's gonna hydrate you, but it's not gonna make you oily. So you can totally like skip your moisturizer if you don't want to like double up or anything. But yeah, this is the one that I recommend. So that is my little skincare breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from my acne routine, and hopefully something helps you. Maybe if you like some of these products and you try some of these products and you love them too, let me know. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this video here. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media accounts, I'm gonna leave those in the bottom bar down below. Please subscribe to my channel because I'm really amazing, so I don't want you guys to miss out on that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.